José Antonio García Calvo forms part of the group of players who've worn the shirts of two rival teams, the two most important of the capital, Real Madrid and Atletico.
I made my debut the year before Fabio's arrival with Arsenio Iglesias. I think I played 14 matches. With my debut, I'd achieved what every kid in my neighborhood had dreamed of. I've got great memories of the following season with Fabio Capello, because he's one of the managers who brought the most out of me in my career. Because he got me when I was starting out and taught me how to be competitive. I was lucky enough to play alongside Luis Enrique. He was a figure that helped me a huge amount because moving up to a squad like the Madrid first team always has a big impact on you. And to encounter people like Luis, like Rafael Corta, Fernando Hierro, Michel, they were people that helped me to fit into the Madrid first team so quickly.
He found it increasingly difficult to get game time. In the summer of 1997, he decided to bring his time with the Blancos to a close. He chose Valladolid. He had two spells at Pucela, in which he felt very much at home. I had to decide between staying or being able to grow as a footballer in the first division. And Real Valladolid gave me the opportunity to go and play there. And in truth, I'm very close to the club, and the people there helped me hugely in adapting to the city. It was the first time I left Madrid. The first 2 months were a little complicated, but then I got used to the city and made some good friends. When your everyday life is good, your performances on the pitch improve. I feel extremely proud of my first 4 years there, and I have to express my gratitude to the club for giving me the opportunity to establish myself in the first division. But if there was one decision that left its mark on him, it was when he gambled on Atletico Madrid.
The decision wasn't an easy one. I had various offers from first division clubs. I wanted to go to Atletico Madrid. I was excited by that opportunity because it was a big club. And also because I knew that playing at the Calderón was magical. And from my time there, I saw exactly that. Jesus Gil called me, and I also spoke a lot with Luis Aragonés, who said, "José, you must come, you have to help us." And I knew it was difficult because when you go to Atletico Madrid, having been at Real Madrid, it's not easy. Especially when it comes to winning over the fans, because they saw me as a Real Madrid player. But I went there, I gave everything for the club. And the first year I played there, we were promoted. We were also aware that behind that group was a manager, Luis Aragonés, who had been in and around Spanish football, and with that, we formed a great dressing room, which is why we achieved our objective with several games to spare.
He coincided with Simeone, as the Argentine was already showing signs of his future potential as a coach.
From the first minute, Cholo looked like he would become a coach. We didn't know whether he'd be good or bad, but as of today, he's a magnificent coach, and I think Atletico Madrid is the continuation of Cholo on the pitch.
And he's clear that Fernando Torres was key for the growth of Atletico Madrid.
Fernando had his debut at Atletico Madrid when things were difficult. He was like a breath of fresh air to a club that was going through a complicated time. Fernando has done a lot for Atletico. He's Atletico through and through. And he's done very important things for this club. I think Atleti owes him a lot, mainly for the moment when he first burst onto the scene.
He considers himself an Atletico at heart and Valladolid by adoption. Today he continues enjoying the sport that gave him the opportunity
to fulfill every youngster's dream, playing in the elite of Spanish football.